So it's a lovely sunny day again today. I think it's going to be that way for a long time. And we're just doing a bit of a winery wander through the Clare Valley region. Stonebridge Wines just here. Whether they're open or not, I'm not sure.
We're closed up about with the all COVID stuff a year and a half ago.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. We
Thanks very much.
And cellar door and everything, but now we just produce wine. That's it.
Yep. And you sell it to just different places around the place.
Not too many, but mainly to China.
I was going to say, is it overseas?
Yeah, most of it's to China. So actually, for 95% to China. With the restaurant that we had around the corner we'd get 150 people every week on a Saturday and a Sunday, and then with COVID we're allowed to have 35 people, and we're a family place, so half the people were kids, they don't drink, and then one of the person's got to drive, so we're having 10 people on a weekend on each day drinking. You can't make any money out of that.
Yeah.
No.
So shut it down and weathered the storm, and then it's all. So we had 3 years with no income. Where there, you're tasting wines and you sell a little bit. Now we sell container loads to China, so it's 18,000 bottles every time. That's about every 3 weeks.
So Stonebridge is not doing business as a cellar door anymore. Vineyards there, vines there look dead on the left. There's a bit of growth. Very quiet roads, country roads, peaceful cycling. It's a weekday too, so not crowds of people up from Adelaide. Skilligalee Barrel House, car park, tasting rooms and a restaurant. It is a very impressive entry for a winery here at Skilligalee. It's a brand new barrel house, and I think it's only been open for a few months. We're heading off now back on the track to go to the historic Seven Hills cellar. Seven Hills is an old monastery, so that's why they've got the church, the grand buildings and everything associated with it. We go off to our left here. We've got to go across the hill. There's ridges around here, and the roads that follow the valleys, north and south, are not so hilly. The roads going over the ridges are a bit steeper. Down the hill now. Rolling back into Seven Hills. That's the bakery we stopped at yesterday. Going back past the Jesuit monastery. Quite an impressive building. Go and check out the church. Father travelling from Rome. Oh, this was a sesquicentenary, 150 years. Impressive church to have out here in the middle of nowhere. A building called Whitehead's Cottage. It's got a lot of heritage about it to do with the Seven Hills Jesuits, and also to do with the life of Mary MacKillop. Building. The roof was destroyed and the building severely damaged in the bushfires of 1983, Ash Wednesday. Boxing Day, checking out some of these sites. We're about to head down to Clare again and pick up some mail and get some supplies. I think maybe not. No. We're making our way back to the Riesling Trail. It's a slightly circuitous route. Over the hill and down again. Takes us to the Riesling Trail. Eventually, in amongst the Riesling grapes. Just where that little tractor's gone, here's the trail. This is the Clare railway station site, right in town now. A bit further down to the sheep sculpture. This is the sculpture of the mobber sheep. Country life out here, wrought in iron. It's pretty good. Had a good stop off in Clare. Now it's time to head out down into town first for some supplies and then onwards. Heading west now. Busy time in Clare on a weekday. Nice stone buildings around here. Old library. Heading on for another 3 or 4 kilometres to Barinia. in a gradual climb out of Clare. Not too bad. Vineyards. What's up? Mostly it's the green of the vineyards. There you go, hossies. All through South Australia, the dams are empty. Dry and empty dam there. Yeah.
It's not even a puddle. Oh, it's terrible.
Didn't like it all the way.
At least it's the end of summer.
Yeah.
We're not in November. Oh,
There, red soil of the paddock there, beaten to the ground. Like horses or something. Native pine every so often. Gives us a bit of cool shade on a warm day. We're getting very close to the end of the trail. Like kangaroos coming up in the... Yep, there's a T-junction coming up. That'll be the end of it. Here we are at Barinia Station. The rail line actually goes on all the way to Spalding and beyond, I think. But, this is the end of the actual rail trail. Oh, we've got a tailwind now, and being pasture lands, it's fly net time. Riding with the fly net to keep the buggers away. No flies on me now. With the tailwind, they'll just follow you and fly all around your face. It's nice country. Big, nice long downhill run to the main North Road again. Enjoy. Crossing the highway, the main North Road. And Margaret's just coming down the hill. Pick out her headlight. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but she's barreling down there very nicely. Seems to be familiar, this place. Just around here, little ups and downs, keeping us busy. It's a very quiet road, there's no traffic at all. I've seen about 3 cars in the last 10 kilometres. It's a nice ride. We're running on down, going to reach the main North Road again, but that was pretty quiet when we were on it before, so well, it's a highway, the Horrocks Highway. I think it'll be easy riding for us, not too unpleasant. Just enjoy the little dippers. This might be the start of our run down to the flatlands. Got quite a good view out there. You probably can't see it on the camera, but yeah, there's not much higher than us ahead. It's all descending, which is really good. A bit of a relax for a few kilometres. We've got to drop about 300 or 400 metres. Enjoying a big downhill run. creek bed over there. All dry. It's the theme of this ride, I think. Golden grass. Gladstone and Corn before, but not this trip. This time we're going westwards. A bit of a quieter road. Highway's been pretty quiet, but this one will be even quieter. The Stonecutter Road to Brinkworth. Probably only about 6 kilometres away now. A dry landscape here this season. I've been saying it all along, of course. Get bored of it probably. Hello dear. Hey. Racing along there. Oh, there's the silos in town ahead. See them in the distance. They look like a big mob of sheep off on the side here. Oh, there they are. Hello, sheepy. Bah. Oh, they were just running the roadside to see whether they were going to give them some feed. What's that?
Dust.
That's from the sheep.
Oh.
They were running.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, it's straight ahead here. That's right. Angle Grove. No. That's the bypass that way, but we're going straight ahead into town. Oh. Welcome to Brinkworth. We hope you enjoy your visit. Yes. The footy oval. It's looking reasonably green, yeah.
Look on the right.
Barren. And of course the oval's been watered. Oh, we'll go left. Yeah, mate. That's the main street down to the left. We just had a relaxing lunch sitting in the caravan park shelter here. And now we're just checking out the township of Brinkworth. This is the hotel, the Junction Hotel, you can see there. That's a pretty grand building too. And there's a church further up the road. We're not going that way though, so we're going to do Yui. Very quiet little town. Quiet little South Australian. Oh, they have the Battle of Brinkworth. That come up later on in April. The ride on lawnmower races. That would be quite some event. Of course, courthouse. This is the police station down here. Yep. Got it all. We're heading out 20 kilometres to Snowtown. Oh boy. 20 kilometres straight ahead to Snowtown. Flat road. Tailwind.
Hills.
Yeah.
Wind farm over there.
vast flat plain. It's called the Cowell Plain. Flat land all around. Here we are in Snowtown. It's a view down the main street behind me. It's a very open, quiet sort of main street, and we set up camp here in the Snowtown. It's an RV park really. It's all set up with gravel, as you can see, for all the caravan parks and motorhomes. There's only about 8 sites here, I think, or something like that. But we benefited from the lovely green grass over here near the skate park, and had a comfortable campsite there with good facilities. Well, reasonably good. Just a PowerPoint, a table and chairs, as you can see, and a kitchen sink with some water and some fresh water supplies. Around here, a lot of the water comes from the Murray or from bores, so it can be a bit salty, saline, but we had good water supplies. There's a South Australian water bubbler there that you can fill up water bottles at. It was all very good. Really quiet night, but as you might be able to see over there behind that picnic shelter, there's the rail line. So we had 2 or 3 quite large freight trains go through during the night. Kept us busy, kept us alert, and they've been around. But all in all, a very nice campsite, and we're going to head on today, heading for Kadina and Wallaroo eventually. Just wandering through some of the back streets of Snowtown. Interesting old buildings. That one's called the 1910. I don't know what happened in 1910, but that was what it was all about. Oh, we've got the House of Cricket. A men's shed. Here watching the train that came up close to our campsite this morning. They reversed back. They backed down here, and now they're loading all the cars with grain. They're loading it with grain, and I'm not sure where it's going to go. 2 big locos at the front. Farms. It used to be a township up here, right on the top of the gap. Post office, school and store. Now it's all gone. It's the old rail line. We've got a big downhill. There's big power lines there for the wind farm set up. Brand new. A bit of cow country over here. Very bare still, no grass on the go. All being fed. Here we are arriving in Butte, and there's some Butte attractions. And we've got all the Butte attractions. See the sign as we came in about Butte attractions. I'm going to check out the silo art. It's bound to be Butte. Girl on a bike. pleasant little main street with prune trees, topiary. And check out the Butte corner store. It's bound to be Butte. Pretty good, thanks.
Refreshing stop or legs?
Good stop, yeah.
Where did you come from?
Oh, just over the hill from Snowtown. Copper Coast Highway now. Heading for Kadina, 30 kilometres away. Long straight roads. Farmers are loading seed or something. They're certainly not grain that they've cropped recently. It's well and truly into the season. They're waiting for rain. Big property there. Very dry country. Making a mess of an iced chocolate and a muffin. So what's the verdict on the trip into Kadina, dear? What's the verdict on the ride into Kadina?
It's hot, very hot. This is a summer trip. A summer trip that we didn't have in summer. Now got our summer trip.
Yeah, we have. We have.
It's hot.
What is 35 degrees? It's
35 degrees.
It's been a busy ride, but we've got along pretty quickly with a nice tailwind, so we've covered some ground really well, haven't we? Yeah.
It just meant a bit hotter, but it was a cool breeze. Unless that was because we were sweating so much.
Slight crosswind.
Maybe because we were sweating so much.
Yeah.
I think that's why we felt cool.
Having our late lunch, early afternoon tea. I don't know what it is. It's 2:15, but we had lunch at 11:30, so this is just a bit extra. An eventful day. Well, the very traditional Victorian-style Royal Exchange Hotel was a good place to cool down on a very hot day before we left. And we're riding out of town, out of Kadina, past the parks over here, the nice looking gardens in the centre of town, and we're going to head off to the Copper Coast Rail Trail. We're heading for Wallaroo. No entry. Oh, no entry. Okay. No end. Okay, I wanted to go down that road, but no can do. Well, that's a pretty grand looking Church of Christ. Now we're on the Wallaroo Rail Trail, the Copper Coast Rail Trail it's called. Runs between Kadina and Wallaroo. Only 9 kilometres, but nice to have a sealed surface and away from the traffic. Just coming into the outskirts of Wallaroo here. Wallaroo. Good. trail comes right into town, close by the, see up ahead, the big grain silos. Huge operation. Inner city illuminated concrete surface trail. Soldiers Memorial. Oh, maybe it's not the railway station. Yeah, I can see ahead. Ahead is the railway station platform, I think. It's a big soldier. That's a town hall as well. Town Chambers Hall. Now this looks a lot more pleasant, cooler. You can find some shade. It's still about 34 degrees. We're just going to check out our accommodation. We may have a double room at this place. Just come up here. The Sunburn Lodge Motel. Looks like it was once a grand old Wallaroo pub. And it's now a lodge motel. We had a lovely night here in a pleasant little cottage you can see there behind me, and stayed the night. Very comfortable, bit of a luxury night for us. Cost a bit more than we normally pay for camping. Now we're heading out of town. Over here you can see the railway station here. There's no trains, we're catching a ferry instead. The ferry wharf is just not far away, a very short ride. And out there in front of us, in the distance, is the Spencer Gulf. It's the first time I've ever been to a Spencer Gulf. That's one for the books. It's the first time I've been to Wallaroo. And we're going across the Spencer Gulf to the other side, to a little place called Lucky Bay. Here we go down past the big old grain silos up there on the left. We're going around the roundabout. That's a bit of a set special tour when you get to do a ferry ride halfway through it. A voyage on the sea. Makes for a change. There's the ferry, the big red fella, red and white. Well, there's the ferry we're travelling on. It's called the Aurora 5, Wallaroo. Big car ferry. Very calm waters out here in Spencer Gulf, so that's good. We should have a calm passage, very gentle passage across. Got a great queue of cars building up, and now 2 bicycles. Enjoying our season. Comfortable spot for you, dear?
Yeah, so far it's nice and flat.
It's very flat because we're not even moving. But yes, the seas look very flat. It's quite a calm day. Bit of cloud overhead for a change.
I haven't seen cloud in the sky.
Haven't seen cloud for a while, because a really clear blue sky the whole time yesterday, and it made it very hot.
Very hot.
Today's going to be a bit cooler over there, 27 degrees I think. Ferry's fully loaded with cars, a bus, boat trailers, you name it. This one's a roll-on, roll-off, double-ended ferry. Just up on the top deck here, after a calm departure from Wallaroo, the sea's got up a little bit. There's a bit of a roll. Maybe you can notice it. Every now and then the horizon dips down and then comes up again. but generally speaking it's pretty calm, relatively. Can get rougher than this apparently. So it's a 2.5 hour trip on the ferry. Straight ahead there, you can't see it yet, but we're heading towards the Eyre Peninsula. Enjoying a gentle trip today, not too much riding. And here we are on the Eyre Peninsula. First sight. Landscape's a bit redder. Looks a bit more like the desert, doesn't it? Sand dunes over there. There's sand dunes here. You won't need it. It's right. It's fairly warm, and we've got a tailwind. It looks a lot more like the Outback out here. I don't know if it's mallee country or what, but there's a lot of low scrubland. You could be on the Oodnadatta track, the coastal heathland and scrubland. It's nice, easy riding, very easy riding. Nice to get that feeling of being in the Outback again. It's been a while since I've done a real remote area tour. This one, it's much more like it now. There's probably a lot of pasture lands, but just this little bit here, it's wild country. Wouldn't be surprised if we see an emu run across the road in front of us. Car back. Yeah. Mallee scrub up there, definitely.
Another car coming.
Yep. A lot of sand ridge country here. Those trees, mallee scrub on the far distance, are on a large sand ridge, and we're on the flatlands in between. And over on the right there's another sand ridge. Typical desert scenery, but I think it's just because we're near the coast here. It's, yeah. A few big trucks going out to Lucky Bay. It's a big wheat port as well as a ferry terminal. More stone houses, South Australian classics. Main street of Cowell. Cafe over there. The Salty Camel Fish and Chips. Got a good name. Some big impressive buildings down here too. Franklin Harbour Institute. It's a craft shop. It's called Franklin Harbour here. It's the Franklin Harbour Hotel. And a museum. Oh, we've got a caravan park here. This is one option. The Foreshore Caravan Park. Big hotel right here. Oh well, decide what we do for lunch.
Yeah. A lot of crabs in this.
This is called Franklin Harbour.
Is it after Sir John Franklin? You know, the John Franklin?
I don't know, but it's Franklin Harbour is what it's called. It's all sheltered water. The St Vincent's Gulf is, not St Vincent's Gulf, Spencer Gulf is out the other side of those far distant sand hills you can see. And this is a mangrove walkway. You can clearly see all the mangroves at low tide. Town in the distance, and the caravan park we're going to visit shortly. Oh, you nearly lost your hat, did you? Good spot for someone to come and sit and meditate on the way of the waters. Sort of pathway you can ride out along out to the pier. It's a nice little ride out here. Windy, but not too bad. It's a very windy day this afternoon, but we've got this gorgeous campsite here with our tent placed here on the most comfortable bed of grass. The wind's battling away at it a bit, but you know, what sort of campsite do you like? But this green grassy sward right next to the barbecue shelter, right by the coastal wetlands. It's a sort of salt marsh and mangroves out there, but cold, not hot is the main thing. It's not 35 degrees. Yeah. It's like it's been hot, hasn't it, dear?
Hot summer. It's a
Hot
summer
all-
trip that we didn't do in summer.
Yeah.